Hi everyone, it's what day is it today? Saturday today. It's really hot outside, as I'm sure everybody's going to know. So we're just off to the petrol garage to get some petrol. It's the last bill that we need at the moment with everything else, but we're thinking with this heat wave coming on, we really ought to do some preparations for it, and we don't want to find ourselves with no petrol if there's an emergency and we need to get to our respective families. So we're going to go and fill up. Oh good lord, thank God for the fan. Yeah, me and James were saying earlier, you know, we really don't know what to expect with this heat wave, do we? Because it's not something that we're used to in this country. And you know, I'm just kind of wondering if they're going to need to close the shops and things and stop some of the services, because it's just not fair to have people running around in that kind of heat. I mean, James has lived in America, and obviously they're used to more extremes of temperature, but as he said, over here we've got no aircon or anything in a lot of the houses, so really don't know what to expect. And we're right in the epicenter of it here. We're going to be this is the Midlands, so apparently that's the red. A supply of cold drinks in ready, you know, just in case. We've got cream soda, we've not had this in absolutely ages. Right, so we're going to go down the petrol garage. Update you about last night, because I was filming in the petrol station and the camera memory ran out, so we couldn't film anymore. But yeah, Jay was just joking about this bloke that was coughing, and every time we hear anybody with any sort of symptom at all, Jay says, what do you say?
It's not COVID, is it, Duck?
Yeah, it's not COVID, is it, Duck? So that's what everybody...
Every time
that's what we say. Even if someone stubbed the toe, it's like, it's not COVID, is it, Duck?
Yeah. It's always about COVID in this world now, isn't it? Everybody
worries about it.
Everybody feels a bit unwell, everybody always asks, it's not COVID, isn't it?
Which is totally understandable. And we're not making a joke of COVID either. We take it very seriously.
No,
just want to make that clear.
You know.
Yeah, we came out of the petrol station yesterday. We drove home. On the way home, we spotted a little schnauzer dog running down the path along the side of the main road, and it was on its own.
Haven't you? See the clip?
We've got a little clip, so yeah, we'll just roll the clip now of the slight bit that we did vlog. Right, Jay, we've just rescued a dog, so we're going to have to... It was running alongside the road, so we're going to have to...
just driving along and we saw this dog running along the side of the road, so we're just going to go and try and see if we can find the owner,
have a look. We're going to knock on some doors.
Dog.
Okay, so as you can see, it was really cute, but we couldn't, you know, obviously vlog all that while we were rescuing it. So we took it in the car. We knocked on a few doors of houses round and about to see if anybody nearby knew who had it, whose dog it was. No one knew. So we basically took it home, gave it something to eat and drink, rang round to see where we should report it to, and basically we had already rung the dog warden at this point, and then our neighbour found an advert on social media advertising for a dog that was lost that matched the description and the time and everything. So as the warden was already coming, he came down anyway just to kind of make sure that it was all legitimate and you know, that the dog was handed back to the right people. You have to be so careful when a dog is lost and then people come forward and try to claim it, because you just never know if it's the genuine owner or not. So yeah, anyway, they were reunited, thank goodness. But it was a gorgeous little dog, Jay, wasn't it?
It was beautiful, yeah. We fell in love with it straight away, didn't we?
And he was absolutely devastated when they took it off him, because he was cuddling it all afternoon, weren't you? Yeah, for leaving the gate open. We were really lucky
because it was near a very busy main road, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we saved them.
So yeah, we're going to have our dinner now. I'll show it you when it's plated up, just for interest. Bless him. What I was going to ask you, do you want a milk lolly?
Yes please, I'd love one. Not had one since God knows how long. childhood probably.
We got a load of ice lollies the other day for the Heatwave, didn't we, from Tesco? Right, so we've got these, Miss Molly's milk lollies. I don't know if you can remember having these as a kid, Jay, but I can. And then we got these, I thought they sounded nice. Tesco Finest Valencia Orange Juice lollies. And again, they were, I think, £2 or $2.50, not as expensive as what you'd think. This is Monday, so this is the first day of the official Heatwave. It's 31. And these are officially the nicest lollies we've ever had. They're the Valencia ones from Tesco that we showed you yesterday with the pure orange. So yeah, definitely get these.
Absolutely lovely, highly recommended.
Yeah, they really do cool you down a bit.
It's about 31 degrees at the moment. It's supposed to go all the way up to 38 today, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a high tomorrow, possibly 40. Might be a record-breaking day for England. We've never had any sort of degrees over 40, have we?
No, we never have, not in my lifetime.
Be a record breaker. Luckily, it's only going to be till Tuesday, and then we're going to get cooler weather on Wednesday.
I just hope everybody's safe. You know, we were talking about people, you know, that are homeless and things, like how are they coping? I just hope everybody is okay out there. So please ignore my builder-like garden, but we've got the French door open today, so we can kind of be in the shade, but still not totally miss this beautiful day. Got a butterfly on the door handle. I'm waiting for him to open his wings so I can get a shot of him. And we've worked out, I think he's come in for shade because it's slightly inside, so the poor thing must be roasting out there.
We've got to give massive big respect to the people who are still working in all this.
Exactly.
I mean, we've had a few delivery people in the Royal Mail and people working in shops and delivering stuff. It's unprecedented, isn't it, really?
It makes you feel terrible.
People to be carrying on in this sort of heat.
Yeah.
It could reach over 100 and I think they said maybe 104. So it's a lot to be working in.
It is. It's not fair at all, is it?
I mean, I've experienced this kind of heat because I lived in America for 15 years, but over here in England, this is really a serious situation that we've not really had before.
And they're probably better equipped over in America with aircon.
The windows open and the fans going, but even with the cost of energy at the moment, even people are afraid to use those, which is really sad, isn't it? And I heard the other day that the cost of living in America is also going up, you know, with everything as well.
Yeah, I know.
So it sounds like the world is having to have the same sort of problems.
Well, we don't have our fan on all day, do we? I don't want people to think that we're, you know, gloating and got it on all day long, because we don't. We
have it on
pointed at the
an
dog
hour at a time and keep Sam cool with the...
Yeah, I'm just going to show him the cordyline plant because that's about the only thing that is thriving today.
Thank you.
So he's still here. I'm just going to get past him without disturbing him. But yeah, if you just... Oh gosh, the concrete. This cordyline, you know, it was really struggling in the winter. But he's really picked up in these tropical conditions. That all his... leaves had drooped, but they're all kind of picked up again now, and he's getting his pink colour back, so that's really nice. It's my chimney there, but you can see the grass is really scorched. Not safe for a fire pit at all. We've finally given up and shut the curtains. I bet people that live in hot countries, you know, think we're right wimps. But yeah, it is really hot. So we're just going to spray the doggie with some water. This is a tip that my mum gave me about just spraying the dog, although we might need to spray us at this rate as well. Just with a clean bottle that's not had anything toxic in it.
Well, we've had some
Stick a bit of cold water in.
Boots cold spray, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. I'll show you that. That's a good idea, Jay. Show you the facial spritz that we've been using. This is really nice stuff. This is the Boots Glow Brightening Mist, and I had this ages ago actually in a beauty haul of mine. But yeah, it smells absolutely lovely. It's really reasonably priced, like probably $1.99 or something in the hot weather. So yeah, definitely recommend that in the hot weather. So it's an oven. I think the temperatures have about peaked now, haven't they? It's probably about 36, 37, is it?
38 probably now. Yeah.
We'll have to look on your phone. Last time we looked, it was
coming outside
36.
It feels like you got your head stuck in an oven. That's
Yeah,
what it feels like.
it does. You can't even. so excuse the state. I've had to tie my hair back. You can't even walk to the end of the garden and back without feeling kind of lightheaded, because the air is so warm. This is the Midlands, so we're in the centre of it. So yeah, it's red warning around here, and I can definitely see why. It's literally too hot to do anything, Jay, isn't it?
It is. It feels like it's melting out here.
God.
You know, literally what, you know.
The grass is just arid. I'm just wondering if it's going to melt those boxes.
Other fields, the
Yeah.
plastic containers are doing okay still. I heard that one of the airports, and they were talking about the runway apparently had melted, so they've had to shut down some of the flights because of the conditions on the railway, on the airports and railways are getting really bad.
Really? Yeah.
We've left water out for our blackbird friend Birdie.
Yeah, leave water out for the birds, people, if it's hot weather. He's got an old baking tray. We've got a tame blackbird. He's been sitting on the wheelbarrow, hasn't he, Jay, and following you around.
Coming down, seeing us while we've been doing our building work.
Taking all the worms and the insects out the ground.
Nicely, that we got.
Yeah, Jay bought us this rhubarb, so we can have crumbles, and it's looking really good now. Oh, I'm sweating. This is the new bird table that we've put for tame Birdie. He gets right up to you. It's amazing how tame he is. But yeah, we're going in now. We've got a ready-made Sunday dinner. Boy didn't like his spray bottle. He gave me a really funny look and walked off. So
yeah, I thought he'd love it, but he was quite put out, wasn't he, when he saw that we were spraying him with water.
I've had to spray my hands and kind of stroke it into his fur that way, haven't we, boy? Do you want to go wee-wee? You're not going to like it. I'll go with you, boy. Come on then. Didn't even bother. He took one look at the weather and that was it, wasn't it, doggy?
He went straight.
Got some red wine gravy on the go. I'm definitely cooking this first because I can't be here while the oven's on with the Yorkshire pudding in there. So I've made my batter. Yeah, I've just got all the curtains closed. This is my beautiful greenhouse card that I got my granddad for Father's Day. He's no longer with us, but this card just really reminds me of him, and it's gorgeous because the door opens and it's 3D and everything, so I love that. He always had a greenhouse with tomatoes in, so the smell of tomatoes, and every time I go in a greenhouse I think of him. But yeah, just while I was standing there I just thought I'd show you these because these have got significance. So these are mine and James's pottery from when we were at school. We're in the same class from 4, and these are the things we made. So they're actually made on different days. So this is mine. I made this when I was about 6. And one day we used like the grey clay, which comes out white. And in another lesson when we were 8 or 9, James made these. So yeah, I've got a little sun pot. It's a right mess. So I made those when I was 7. And James has lost his hedgehog and dish, but he made them also. And then when we got older, we had another lesson where we all had to make thumb pots. And this is James's. It's really quite neat. And then by the end of the lesson, some people, well, I thought there was only me did it, but actually Jay did it as well. Had some extra time left over because we finished our pots early. And made some pot houses. And this is James's one. Bless him. So it's got a lot of detail on it for a kid that age. And yeah, it's actually quite nice because when I made mine, somebody in my class, a lad that didn't like me, smashed it and came over to me and said, "Oh, someone smashed your house. I wonder who's done that," in a really sarcastic tone. And I remember being absolutely devastated. And I told Jay when we grew up, and he said, "Oh, I've still got mine." So he's put it here to kind of remedy the situation, which is quite nice, I think. So yeah, that is the story behind these little ornaments here. What do you want?
A dandelion, please.
Yeah, me too. I iced the dog's water as well with a big ice cube, so he seems to like that as well. So it's 10 to 8 at night now. This is the
current temperature where we're at the moment. In the evening it's still 35 degrees. Going to go down to about 22 in the middle of the night, about 4 in the morning, and then it's going to ramp up again all the way up to you know, 38, 39, maybe 40 again tomorrow. So.
You said it was going to be 29 right up until 10 o'clock at the night.
Yeah, and then we've got it all again tomorrow. But one day down, we survived one day so far.
One day to go.
I think it's time for another ice cream, don't you? Hope everybody else is coping all right.
I've had to change my dress. Even that longer, lightweight dress was too warm.
I was going to say, I think I've changed my outfit a few times.
You just don't know what to wear to keep cool, do you? Look at my lovely Care Bears over there. Ha-ha. So it's day 2 now of Heatwave. It's definitely worse than yesterday. Most definitely. Gonna have a look what the temperature is out here.
Wow. It feels hotter than Ibiza
it's like
today.
An oven, yeah.
Like where we live at the moment, currently right now, it's 36.
36. It actually feels more than that because it was 36 yesterday, and this feels more so.
Yeah, I mean at this time in the morning, it's not that late in the morning.
No, it's only like 10:30, 11:15.
It's near 11 in the morning. It's 36 degrees. The high today is going to be 39, and the low is going to be 20. This is going to go to.
Right. Wowzers! You can just feel it, like a, you know, in an oven where you get a blast of heat on your arms.
Your oven door, yeah.
It's like that. How's everybody doing? Let me know in the comments what temperature you had where you live, and how you kept cool as well. And we'll all have a natter.
You're all having
a
safe, heat wave in summer.
Yeah, we do. And
stay inside and make sure you...
Yeah, so all I'm doing today is just sitting in here doing a bit of editing. It's actually quite nice to just have a day where we can sit down and do what we want to do a bit. So Jay's sister has just very kindly sent us an email for this dog ice lolly recipe. So yeah, just put a plastic cup full of water with, a paper cup full of water, and put various treats in it. Unfortunately, they're all floating to the top. I suppose what you could do is just put a bit of water in at a time so that you get a layer of treats, but I don't know, I don't think we've got time to do that, so I'm just going to stick this in the freezer for him for later on. Currently, the mercury has hit 41, God, I look red, outside, so we probably will just pop out and just get that on the camera. Just because we've never seen a thermometer at 41 in this country before.
Fab ice lolly.
Oh, very nice. Shall we go outside and get that thermometer?
Yeah, okay, let's go and see it on the phone.
Oh my God. Right. Just a few wispy clouds in the sky. That's quite an unusual cloud pattern actually.
At the moment, it's
it's 39.
39 at the moment. Feels like 39 at the moment.
I actually feel lightheaded. Do you?
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, if you're directly in the sun, we're in the shade at the moment.
Let's just go out and have a look.
It'll feel a lot hotter when you're
in. Oh no.
Yeah, it's even worse when you step out in the sun. It's a perfect entry heat wave. We've just got the rain coming in now.
Yeah, it's raining. I think we're actually going to sit in it. We've been so blooming up today.
I've never been.
I bet everyone's cheering.
Everybody will be running out the house.
Yeah, they will.
Going out in the rain. Just going to sit here.
We've had a coffee and an apple turnover out. Oh, there's big spots of rain, Jay, isn't it?
It's lovely.
Yeah, just suddenly the wind started blowing. Just like that in a second. And now we've got really big raindrops.
And it feels lovely.
It's lovely. Yeah. Hope it doesn't wet my camera too much. Yeah, you can just see it like landing on the patio there. So yeah, let us know how you all got on today. We were going to camp out tonight because we thought we'd be cooler than in the house. So you can just see the tent lying over there on the ground, which we need to fetch in actually before it gets too wet. But yeah, it was too hot even tonight to put it up. I kind of gave up halfway through. Now it's raining, so...
I've never been so happy to have some rain.
No, I haven't. Poor old Sammy, he's been suffering today. Yeah.
Without the rain being here.
It's been exhausting keeping him cool. Following him around with the fan all day and chasing him around with a spray bottle.
I think that was the hardest thing for us, wasn't it? Keeping Sammy cool.
Well, yeah, because we couldn't have the fan on us really. It was on the dog all day, wasn't it?
We had to prioritise Sammy, didn't we?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, but we got through it, didn't we? So
We did.
the heat wave of 2022.
Yes, July 2022. Yeah, the rain's stopped now. So yeah, we're going to sign off for tonight. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Hope you cool down and get some good sleep tonight.
Hope everybody stays safe and
Yes, exactly.
all your pets are alright as well.
Yeah, I'll second that. Night, everybody.